We're here with head women's tennis coach Konstantin Anadiatis for his first check-in of the spring right here on GoYo.com. Coach, a couple of matches so far this spring. Results have been pretty good, except for a tough one against Case Western here this past week. But overall, what have you seen from the girls during the early part of the spring?
Yeah, I've been pretty happy with how we've been playing. Especially our juniors and seniors have been doing really well. Have been competing really tough, and then the younger ones are coming along. I think they're still trying to figure their way around, and playing team matches is different than playing the fall individual tournaments. We played a couple in the fall, but it's not the same. And I think it's good to have the leadership that we have from Priya, Brenna, Farah, and the older girl, the older bunch, and kind of leading the way by example in terms of how to compete, how to come back from being a set down or having, blown a lead in a set and continue competing. That sort of thing has been really good. But overall, tennis is not where I'm expecting it to be yet. By April, we have a lot of good tennis ahead of us. I really feel we haven't played our best tennis, but that's normal. It's only February. Yeah,
that's exactly kind of leading into my next question here. What do you try to achieve here during this early part of the season? Because you don't want to peak too early, right, and be playing your best tennis here in February and early March.
Right, exactly. A lot of it is tactical awareness, being able to string points together or sequences of shots together, and being comfortable with that, kind of thinking ahead a little bit, and being able to execute some of the stuff that we work at practice, making it automatic. So then by April, they're really flowing, and they're not. You don't have to think about it. It's automatic what you're doing out there. So just getting in match mode and getting comfortable in competing, being out there, playing for the team, having your point actually count for something greater other than you playing an individual tournament where you're kind of playing for yourself. So so those are the main goals, and also just getting fitter, being able to play match after match, back to back. We played a doubleheader, as you know, to open up this season, and it's good to be out there and getting a lot of reps. It helps a lot.
Yeah, now you have about 10 days off before you host Ashland here for your next match. So what do you try to do to achieve here now during this break away from competition?
Right, so that's actually, it falls, I kind of did it purposely, it falls really good. This break falls in at a good spot. We've played some matches with some easier ones, some tougher ones, and we just kind of try to take a time out. We're taking a time out and go back and say, okay, here's what we need to work on. For example, Case exposed a lot of weaknesses in doubles, and I think in singles we held pretty well with them, but there's a lot of things that we need to work on tactically in terms of doubles, and it's nice to have that break where you can kind of take a step back and maybe watch a little video or work on some things that sometimes you don't have time to do when you have another match coming up next day, that sort of thing. So it's a nice break, and it falls at a nice spot before we have a tough stretch there. We have Ashland, and then we have DePaul and Chicago. There are two also very good teams and really important regional matches for us. So it will be nice to have this break to work on a couple things.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.